Hey, Louie Anderson here. I had a great time talking to Whitney. She's right now going in and get me a sandwich, so she'll be back in a little while. And this is a great microphone that has your name on. I don't have a name on my microphone. Is that on purpose?
I'm trying to impress
She's
you.
really right here. She didn't get me a sandwich. Hey, it's Louie Anderson. Hey, Louie Anderson here. I had a great time talking to Whitney, so you should listen to it.
Hey everybody, we are here with Louie Anderson at the Golden Nugget.
Yes.
He's performing tonight right here in Atlantic City.
I love the Golden Nugget. It's one of my favorite places.
Yeah, I know.
You know, Atlantic City, I remember playing here. I opened for Dolly, Parton. I thought my career was over because I went out and I did a show and there were no laughs, and I did like my 20 minutes in 3 minutes. I was sweating, and then I said, oh my God, why don't they like it? And then I walked out, and then Dolly walks on as I walk out, and they don't stand up for us. So I go, oh, maybe it's not me. And then later I talk to the band, and they go, oh, Atlantic City, they don't like anyone.
Oh, stop!
Well, no, but that was back in the bus days, you know, when they used to bring people in from the mental institutions. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, the Nugget, I mean, the transformation it's made is unbelievable. I mean, it really has a fresh, new feel, really.
Yeah, it really does. And I know you've performed for Golden Nugget for a while now, for many years. What keeps you coming back? What's about
the money?
Yeah.
The buffet tray.
Yeah.
No, you give me free food. That's why I do it.
Wow.
And I'm paying off a gambling debt, so.
Okay.
No. I come because, you know, like I don't get to Atlantic City as much as I'd like to, but every time I come it's really enjoyable, and my East Coast fans who don't get to Vegas or wherever else I'm playing, you know, they get to come here. You know, it's kind of a central East Coast location.
Yeah.
And it's a fun time in Atlantic City. Well, I think some of the really great memories I had is all the people I opened for, SMOKEY ROBINSON and Dolly Parton, and the Commodores, and I was really lucky that I got to perform with so many great acts. And then when I got to headline it, and then Rosanna and I played here. Okay. We did a tour 25 years ago, I think it is now.
Wow.
And so I look at those kind of things. I think my mom came here, so it's those kind of things. I brought my mom here when I performed, and you know, it's all those memories. It's I've had a very fortunate career, really humbled by the fact that I have so many great fans. My stomach was the first thing they noticed, and then, no. I think, you know, I have a genuine act that isn't based on making fun of others.
Okay.
You know, it isn't an aggressive act, it's a thing, and I think I talk about something really basic, the family. And the things around the family, the food, you know, my father, my mom, and the garage sales. I think it has to do with my point of view, you know. I think I've always done comedy for one reason, so that families would come to see it. So people bring their kids, and now I get a lot of people who are adults who bring their parents, and even adults who bring their grandparents.
Wow.
So it's really kind of a fun, and then I had a new experience where people are showing their kids my stand-up comedy.
Wow.
And so, because it's one of those you can show the kids, you know, it's a clean show.
Yeah.
Whitney, I talk about all the F words.
Okay.
Food, family, being over 50, French fries. Did I mention French fries? All the F words.
That's a great F word.
But, you know, family, and I talk about that. And, you know, I really try to bring people back to their lives and their childhoods, and share stuff about my mom and dad that seems to mirror their mom and dad. You know, I was just in the hallway, walking down the hall, and the person who was here, I don't know what job she has here, but she works in the back.
Okay.
I signed a Life with Louie.
Wow.
SpaghettiOs can.
Wow.
And that was a really cool thing that she, and we got a picture together. And so it was really nice. You know, like, I think my comedy, I don't mean to sound egotistical, I think it means something to people. I think it registers or resonates something inside them. It does for me. It means something to me, or else I wouldn't still be doing it.
That's true.
I did a pilot for a network, and I can't say. And it looks like they're going to buy it, so I might be on a show as what I like. I got a really fun character part to do.
Okay. And
then I have my new podcast, the Louie Anderson podcast. I just did. Jim Gaffigan just came and talked on the podcast, and Frank Caliendo, and I talk about the journey the entertainer has.
Yeah.
Carrot Top just did it, and Brad Garrett is going to. And then tomorrow, I'm flying to Los Angeles for a Grammy tribute to Rodney Dangerfield, and I'm going to be on a panel there talking about with Michael Bolton's going to narrate, and then me and Brad Garrett and Harry Basil and Jay Moore. I think there's going to be a ton of comics. Rodney helped a lot of comics.
Oh yeah, sure.
I have an opinion on. I think people are fed up with Washington, and I'm not going to trash anybody, but I just think when people write their ballots next week, what I want to write on the ballot is, hey, nothing personal, but you're out. You guys are all out, because I think people have lost. I think we've lost hope in this government to a certain degree. That it's a little disheartening for me. Because Democrat, Republican, doesn't matter. It seems like there's nobody's a good guy. It seems like these people are out for themselves, and I think it's disappointing, and I think we're disillusioned. I think you're going to see a big swing in the election. Okay. I'm hopeful still of this country, the greatest country in the world. I work a lot with the Wounded Warrior programs, our veterans. My dad was a veteran. So I really care about the veterans, and I think that should be our number one thing, is that no veteran should be without anything.
Yeah.
Anybody who risks their lives so that we could sit here and have this wonderful interview in this casino, without any worry of our safety, we should just be really serving those people. There isn't any amount of money that we should worry about. We should really take care of these people. They risk their lives. Well, I think that, like Renee Zellweger is a big deal about her thing, but I saw her on the cover. I think she looks good.
Right.
I think she looks better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she looks
good.
I mean, I think if you want to, I've had no plastic surgery, but look at me. It's fantastic, isn't it? Now, if I were, because sometimes I go in the mirror and I go like this. This is what I would look like. I go, what would this look like? Right? Don't you? Doesn't everybody? And then you go, if I could get someone to just hold their hands here. I just want pictures from here up to here. I don't want anything up here. I think we all think about, when we look in the mirror, like, God.
Right.
But then the celebrity, I'm really a fan of a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
They took my favorite show, Bridge, off
on
FX, so I was disappointed in that. Let's see, if I could be on a reality show, I'd like to be on Hillbilly Handfishin. I tried to get on Hillbilly Handfishin, and they wouldn't let me on.
Why? I mean, you're a great swimmer.
I don't know. I have too many teeth or something.
Too many teeth.
But I wanted to get on Hillbilly Handfishin. I said, that looks like a fun show. You put your hand in there, and the fish bites it, and then your goal is to grab a hold of the fish that's biting your hand, and hold it up and go, woo! And I want to do that. I love that kind of idea.
Well, my husband does the Storage Wars.
Oh, he does? Yeah. I love Storage Wars, too. I just hope they never find, my storage, and then they go through it, and there's big underwear in there, and they get it and put it on.
So
that's the biggest fear. Well, I have some in that, I'm an underwear hoarder, but that's another story. Okay. I would just hate that, because they would just go, get in! Get in with me.
Is there
I'm an excellent diver and swimmer.
Yeah, okay. Well, we saw you on Splash.
Yeah, but I don't think people know how much I swim. I like to swim. Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
I am almost weightless in the water, Whitney. It's amazing. And you know, I really care a great deal about my fans. I don't know if people know it, but I really do. I really love the fact, like, you know, I got a letter from somebody in Romania about life with Louie, which is amazing to me.
Right.
They grew up on my cartoon from Romania, and it meant something to them. Something people don't know, I can't sing.
Oh, wow.
I'm terrible. Like, I think I can sing, like, everybody, and you see, and like right in there you go, ooh.
I'm like, yeah, well, it's like the comedy.
Or like I know one part of a song, Riders on the Storm, and then I gotta make up the rest. We're going to visit Norm. We hope he's got some corn.
Yeah.
God, I love that Norm. Look at that card, huh? This is why she's successful and I'm not. She's got a card that's also like a credit card.
Exactly. That's how you got to do things nowadays, you know?
Yeah?
Nobody will throw it out, right?
Well, don't count on that.
Yeah, right.
I'm already thinking where to throw it.
Yeah, right.
Just kidding.
I know, I hear you.